Okay, today is January 31st and it's 6 a.m. I got up my regular time, 2 a.m., and then I went back to sleep because I knew I had the computer all day today. So, yesterday I was supposed to do this video, but after doing 3 other videos, I either forgot or I got tired. And I think maybe because I finished record all of the things that I did and then I went on to edit them. And by the time I finished edit them, I didn't have energy to start recording again, because once the kids are up, it's really hard to record. Not just my kids, my husband too, because when he's talking to the kids, he's pretty loud. So I didn't record. So one of the video I wanted to do was GameStop. It's something that happened on Thursday. And because I've talked on one of my videos about investment, and when I was single, I didn't have kids, I was working, I would take $500 and put it into the stock market. Even if I don't have to buy anything, I will put my money into an investment company under my name, just sitting there. Because the way I look at it, it will be sitting on my bank account, and any interest that I'm getting from it, it will be pennies. If you guys been listening to some of my videos, you might have heard me talk about this before. So when I heard the thing about the GameStop that happened, and I thought maybe I will share it with you. So I wasn't fully aware what was going on. It's through Twitter, and I realized they were talking about it and said there's a company that stopped that allow people to do investment trading, prevent people from trade on that day. So I went on my phone to check my account. It's not the same company. My company is Ameritrade. So I went to check and find out what's going on. And I realized I log in, but what happened is that I can't see my holding, meaning that, I could only see the stocks, meaning the companies that I have stock on, but not the amount, and I will not be able to do any trading. So I was like, what's going on? So it took me an hour trying to see the things. Then I went on my computer and log in. I was able to, was I able to see the things? I think it was the same thing, but I was not allowed to do any trading. Okay? So I don't have any money to trade. All my money is into the stocks that I really wanted. And to give you a background, since I stopped putting money into my Ameritrade account, I think before I had kids, and then I saw the stop when I started having responsibilities and stuff like that. My $500 no longer go into the stock market anymore. So it goes straight to my bank, and if I have to pay bills and stuff like that, I do. Whatever amount that I have on any holdings, okay, it's through my past, those $500 that have gone, and for me to be able to still have those holding. In other words, whatever money I had put had accumulated enough for me to do other kind of trading in there. So for instance, if I want to buy certain stock, I sell something that's not worth that much, okay, and then take that money and buy something that's worth much more. So I don't add new money from my checks or anything like that, or from my personal bank account. Don't go into that. It's whatever money that I already had or recycling. And so far, I've been doing okay with this. So when I heard the thing that was going on, and I wanted to find out what was going on, and I saw what was going on, and I said, okay, maybe I'll share it with you, but not in my own word, because I'm not a professional in this. I'm doing anything that I'm doing in the stock market. It's just my basic understanding on things, and I don't try to gamble too much because I don't have that much money to lose. Okay, so I wanted to see what was going on. Was any of my stocks were in jeopardy if I had to sell really quickly, and stuff like that. So I came across this financial article, and it explains everything pretty good. So what I'm gonna do, I'll read some of them to you, and I'll put the link in the description, and you guys could check it out. Okay, and I truly highly recommend you guys to do that, to somewhat learn to invest in the stock market. And what sort of happened here with the GameStop, it's young people who starting to know how those people have manipulated the system and they went at it on that sort of way. Okay, so the big hedge fund companies so bet against some of those young guns, okay, and then those young guns went on social media and make that thing popular, and then they went, they bring their stock really up, and then and stuff like that. And I'll go on Twitter, and I bookmarked some stuff last night to go over. And there's this young kid whose mom was trying to teach him how to do investment. So he, instead of giving that kid money and stuff like that, they give it to him in terms of stock, and he bought some GameStops stock, okay, kind of tongue twister. And then this past Thursday, when the stock went up, that little boy sold his stock very well and very quickly, I mean, and then gained at least 3,000 plus, something like that. All right. So in other words, is to buy very low, very cheap, and sell very high. So let me read this to sort of give a background of what's going on here. So the thing that was happening is to Robinhood. And this article explained the app about Robinhood. I didn't even know it exists. Okay? Robinhood, what to know about the app at the center of the GameStop drama. Okay? The free trading app has helped fuel activity during an unprecedented week on Wall Street. Okay? So it was a free app. I didn't know, because what happened with me, I was with Merrill Lynch originally. All right? And then I took my stuff out because Merrill Lynch was very expensive. I think Merrill Lynch was like $20 per trading. Okay, you could make as many trading as you want, but each of the trading that you do is $20. That's why I switched to Ameritrade. Ameritrade is $10. I'm not sure if it went up, but it's, that's how I become part of Ameritrade. And there's a story with Merrill Lynch also I probably will share with you, All right, let's see here. When a Reddit community banded together to punish Wall Street investors who had bet against GameStop shares, one app stood out as a weapon of choice. Robinhood traders from the All Wall Street Bets forum used the free stocks trading app and others like to push share of the beating down game retailer 14,300% higher over the past few months, making short-selling hedge funds howl and pain. So pretty much through word of mouth. This is what I mean. Word of mouth is as good as, any kind of publicity. So this is what these young people did. They talk among each other and make that GameStop share went high. I think it was like, at the time, maybe $10 or something like that. And they raise it up until it's like one share become $300. All right, so that's what these young people did. Okay, the popularity of the app was evident on Wednesday when Robinhood jumped to the top spot in Apple's App Store and notched a record 2.6 million daily active users, according to data from tracking firm Apptopia. A day later, however, Robinhood had fallen from, I'm telling you, those young kids are something. Once you understand the basic of things, you'll see how you can manipulate certain things. So that's what those kids did. All right. A day later, however, Robinhood, okay, that's the free app, had fallen from favor with the group because it had restricted some activities such as GameStop trading. So in other words, if you wanted to buy any GameStop stocks, okay, you won't be able to do it. But along with some other active stocks, limiting users to close out position rather than opening new ones, that had traders screaming foul. Even before trading had closed on Thursday, a lawsuit seeking class action status against Robinhood had been filed in New York. And a second blog post published, I'm telling you, when those big people, hedge fund people lose money, they'll do anything to make sure you don't come into existence. All right, published Thursday afternoon, Robinhood said it will reopen limiting trading of the stock on Friday. But on Friday, without mentioning Robinhood by name, the Securities and Exchange Commission said it would, quote, closely review action taken by regulated entities that may disadvantage investors, otherwise unduly inhibit their ability to trade certain securities. All right, so they're going to make sure to make sure that that app no longer exists. So if I knew Robinhood was there, I probably would have created an account. But then again, when things are free, I tend to be careful, because when you opening a account with those type of investing companies, okay, they ask you for a lot of personal information, your social security, your bank account information. So there's a possibility I probably will not create an account with them because of that. All right, so let's see here. Feature investing product of January 21. Wealth Funds, Sophie, Vanguard, financial advice. All right, so these are some stuff. I don't know if it's a commercial, but anyway. All right, so the thing continues. Here, what we need to know about Robinhood: its past and recent controversies and how it works. All right, so this is the thing that I think that's more important than anything else. Okay, what is Robinhood? Robinhood is a financial service company founded in 2013 for the purpose of democratizing the financial system, giving people the opportunity to make fee-free, okay, meaning like you don't pay any money and to invest. Okay, its main product is an app designed to make it easy buy and sell stocks without a financial broker or commission. See, where I'm at right now, I'm not paying any broker. All right, so I'm my own broker, so I only pay the fee to do the trading. All right, so that's the difference here. Robinhood also offers cash management account and cryptocurrency trading. All right, I need to know more about the cryptocurrency. I've heard a lot about it, but I'm not too sure how it's going, what it really stands for. So that was a side note. Some state regulators and academics have accused Robinhood of gamifying investing by doing things like rewarding you for making trades with confetti animation. They're gonna criticize that the app as many ways as possible to pretty much put them out of business. Okay, to make them out. Because when those young kids know how this thing works and they manipulate the thing and they're doing it without paying a dime for doing it, meaning that each trade that you make, you don't pay any money. So that's what I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to eliminate that app. Okay, the app also lets you browse to 100 most held stocks to determine what you might want to buy next. The company says those app elements are meant to draw in young investors from diverse backgrounds. Okay, so I'll probably go into the thing. I'm not gonna download it on my phone, but I'm probably gonna try to know more about it, or at least go in some of their stuff to see things about certain stocks. Okay, how does Robinhood work? First, you need to download the Robinhood app for iOS or Android and create an account. Okay, so this is the thing here. New members who sign up to a promotional page will get one free stock added to their account to keep or sell. The app requires you to enter, you see, this is the thing, your social security number and address. You also need to connect a bank account. So once I see this part, I think that's what would have prevent me from doing it. Especially knowing what happened to, is it Madoff? All right, this guy who, I probably got the wrong name, but I think it's his name. Madoff. Who was, taking money from people to do investing for them. And then what he was showing those people are fake numbers, letting them know that their money is growing and stuff like that. But instead, he was using those people's money for his own personal use. And then until they caught up with him, and a lot of rich people, a lot of celebrities, a lot of producers and all of this lose a lot of money from this guy. All right. So this is the thing here. Once I had to give those personal information, and not knowing the app is free, that will turn me off. I probably will not do it because of that. But it seems legit, okay? But how do they make money to stay afloat? That's my thing, unless they have advertisement around their things. But anyway, so that's that. Inside the app, you can search for a stock and see price and activity stretching back 5 years. You'll see news stories and analysts rating about the companies as well as similar stocks for other people invest in. When you click buy, you have the option to pay for your purchase in shares or in dollars. You can also set up recurring investment and other instructions such as price limit. Okay, these are the things I have with my Ameritrade thing. Hit review, I could do that. Swipe up, okay, and your stock has been purchased. Okay, you might be wondering, if Robinhood is letting me buy and sell stock without a fee, okay, how does the company make money? That's what I was just asking myself here. Here's where the things get a bit complicated. When you buy or sell stock through Robinhood, the company doesn't actually execute those trades requested. Oh, so all right, you see? So it's like a fantasy kind of trading. Okay. Instead, it routes the orders through a market maker, okay, like Citadel Security or Virtue. Okay. Aha. That's why I was like, how do they stay afloat? So in other words, it's like a game play or something like that. You could, once you make the thing, and they have like a real broker to do the trading for you. In other words, they become, how will I say that? They become like me doing my own trading. So you playing games with them. So when you make that thing, they do it for real for themselves with somebody else. Okay, I don't know if I'm even explaining it right, but I sort of get it. The practice is common, though often criticized for lacking transparency. Okay, so, all right, so they may not be able to do the actual trading for you. All right, but they probably have money themselves to do that kind of trading, and if that trading they make money, then they could give you the money, something like that. That's how I'm sort of getting. Among the concern, who pays the broker and whether there are other benefits the broker gets for directing orders to market makers. For example, a broker could potentially direct orders to a specific market maker. All right, that's those who could actually make that kind of things, to make a larger cut, even if it isn't in the investor's best interest. All right, bottom line, in exchange for a fee-free buying and selling experience for you, Robinhood is selling you order to another firm. Okay, I think that's what I sort of got, and both make money off of it. Okay, yeah. I can't really explain it other than the way I sort of mentioned, and based on what I read, if you don't get it, I can't explain anymore. All right, so this is here. Why did Robinhood shut down trading in GameStop and AMC? On Thursday, Robinhood, along with TD Ameritrade, this is where I'm at, TD Ameritrade, that's where I'm at. I couldn't even do any trading if I wanted to. All right, began restricting some transaction of GameStop and other companies that Redditors had begun targeting because of, quote, recent volatility, end quote, according to the blog post. The other companies affected included AMC, Nokia, and BlackBerry. See, I have some stock with BlackBerry. And I actually lost money on BlackBerry because when I bought it, it was slightly high. It was like $40-something. I bought it. And then now it's like maybe $10. So I lost some money. So I just let it sit. Okay, just let it sit and hope that it will come back up. The last time I made a nut, well, it wasn't a mistake. I was just afraid to lose a lot of money. I sold whatever I had with Amazon. Okay, that was one of my very expensive stocks that I have. And then within a day, it was going down. And the following day, it was going down again. So I was like, you know what? Before I lose any more, okay, when I bought it, it wasn't that high. So I was like, I don't want to lose any money. So I sold it. Okay, with that. And then 2 or 3 days later, the thing went up. And right now, one stock of Amazon is like $3,000. And I can't even afford to buy it anymore. So what I did instead, I bought stock with Tesla. Okay, so Tesla, I'm actually making money off of it now. Okay, it's going up. That's Elon Musk or something company. So I'm making some money with it right now. So I didn't really lose with Amazon. I was just afraid to lose more. because when I bought it, it was cheap. When I sold it, it was high, but at the same time, it was going down. So I didn't want it to go further down to lose more, so I sold it. Okay, like I said, right now, the one stock of Amazon is like $3,000. All right, so I could have gained some money here. But members, let me go back to the article. Members of Congress have also weighed in. Democratic reps Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Rashida Tlaib joined the Republican Senator Ted Cruz to tweet support for a heading on Robinhood's decision to restrict the trading. Okay, so they restricted that. So that's why they're gonna complain. If you're a business, they should go after Ameritrade too, because they restrict trading on that day too. All right. In a second blog post published on Thursday afternoon, Robinhood said it will allow limited buying in affected securities on Friday. The company will continue to monitor the situation and adjust as needed, the post said. Quote, to be clear, this was a risk management decision and was not made on the direction of the market makers who route to, the post said. Okay, I heard that Robinhood got in trouble. What that about? All right, so they're going to explain what's the problem here. Okay, on December 16, 2020, Massachusetts security regulators filed a complaint against Robinhood. Okay, so that's old. Okay, for violation of state law, including its, quote, aggressive tactic to attract new, often inexperienced investors, end quote, and its, quote, use of strategies such as gamification to encourage and entice continuous and repetitive use of its trading application. I mean, why would you sue somebody for trying to make people invest? So in other words, that Robinhood thing is a way to get, poor people, okay? Those people who like to buy $400 sneakers, instead of buying those $400 sneakers, he was attracting those young people to invest into the stock market. That's the way I see it. So now they're suing them for attracting young people. All right, this is why those people are mad with Robinhood. That's the company name. They mad at them for doing that, because once you get young people into it, the game tactic change. Okay, once they understand it, they'll manipulate, and this is exactly what happened. All right, so let's see here. The next day, see, December 16, 2020. So the next day, the SEC charged Robinhood for alleged, quote, repeated misstatement that failed to disclose the firm receipt of payment from trading firm for routing customers' orders to them, and with failing to satisfy its duty to seek the best reasonable available terms to execute customers' order. In other words, they want to make sure, can they do that? They're not showing their receipt and how they're doing their things. It's almost like that guy I just mentioned. What's his name? I already forgot his name.
Bernie Madoff.
I believe his name is. All right. So
Bernie Madoff.
Of course, creating fake receipt to the people who pay him to do those brokerage kind of thing. So now it's almost the same thing. So they want to see their receipt. How do they do those orders for those clients and all of this? So that's where the problem is. Okay, that refers to the routing of order flow to market makers. Okay, definitely I probably will not go into that, because it's too risky. When they get your bank information, your social security, they could do anything. So definitely I don't think I will do it, even though the trading thing was free. All right, so continue with the thing. According to the SEC, between 2015 and 2018, Robinhood failed to disclose that it made money from payments to its order flow and that it executed order at higher rate than its competitors, despite claiming it was offering price that matches or beat its competitors. So the SEC said the activity stripped customers of $34.1 million even after adjusting for commission-free trades. Okay, Robinhood agreed to pay $65 million to settle the charge. Okay, so let's see here. So they settle and then they're done with it, but they continue. Okay, on Friday, the SEC said it will closely review, end quote, what happened during the GameStop stock drama this week, stating, quote, we will act to protect retail investors when the fact demonstrate abusive or manipulative trading activity that is prohibited by the federal security laws. Okay, so now those big hedge fund people are losing money, so they want to make sure they don't lose money the way those young people are doing their things. Okay, the organization did not mention Robinhood by name. All right, so are there any alternative to Robinhood? Okay, yes. Okay, this is the one that I trade by. Several other apps perform a similar service to Robinhood, offering commission-free stock trading. These include mine is not free. I pay, so I don't know where to get this, because I do them myself. Okay, TD Ameritrade named the best stock trading platform by both NerdWallet and Stockbroker. TD Ameritrade offers tools, okay, yes, that's true, for both beginners and active traders like Robinhood. Okay, it features commission-free stock. I need to look into that. ETF and option trades. It also restricted some trading of GameStop and AMC, so I can't do that on Friday. So I know that thing is there's a $10 fee for each trade that I make, so I don't know. All right, so let's see here. Webull. Okay, Webull also offer commission-free trading of stock, ETF, and option, while this app temporarily restrict trade and GameStops and AMC on Thursday. Those restrictions have since been lifted. Okay, Cash App allows you to send and receive money similar to Venmo, but it also has an investing option allowing commission-free stock trade similar to Robinhood. Okay, it's a bit more of a beginning platform with fewer features than Robinhood. It also gives you the ability to buy fractional shares, which many other platforms don't. The app is owned by Square, the CEO of Jack Dorsey. All right, so I don't know. Fidelity is a big name. Okay, Fidelity is a more traditional online broker that offers commission-free trades, research, and strong trading tools, according to Stockbroker, which named its best trading platform for everyday investors. Okay, E-Trade, that's another good one of the first online brokerage in the US. E-Trade also offers commission-free trade and a strong selection of trading tools. Okay, Stockbroker named it the top web trading platform and the best trade app. Okay, you can also check CNET's tip for getting started with investing and the best robo advisors. So for me, I would suggest, because the way I taught myself about these things is to Yahoo Investing. Okay, Yahoo Investing has a section that pretty much teach you things. Okay, there's a lot of vocabulary words that will teach you how to do what those things mean and how you could go about it. Before I started doing investing, that's how I taught myself, is to Yahoo Investing section. Okay, like yahoo.com, yeah, they have a section for investing and they have a whole bunch of information, and that's how I taught myself about this thing. So pretty much this is it here. GameStop stop spike lingo. Here's what Reddit Wall Street bet vocabulary mean. Okay, there's more stuff here, but I'll put the link in the description. You guys could continue reading it because it's a long read. All right, so I'm gonna go on Twitter and some of the thing that I bookmarked regarding that GameStop thing. All right, and there's a young boy, I believe, I think I mentioned about it, but I also have it here. Let's see here. There was literally nothing but hype from the GameStop news hyping that rise. Okay, I put in a little and make a tiny profit and got out. Dog, it's nice, but it has no history and fundamental to hold a support above penny. Okay, so this guy, I think when I saw it and I was like, let me, just the information here, but I didn't listen to his thing. I don't know if there's music.
I see the dip! Dude, I'm refreshing my Robinhood and my money won't refresh, man.
What just happened? Did a nuclear bomb go off somewhere? I'm concerned.
This is opportunity.
Okay, it's now at 0.6. Are you guys serious?
Oh no!
What is happening?
Why is this happening?
Oh no.
Okay, so they were watching it live.
This
Their
has
money
got to be
was
market
growing.
manipulation. This is something that
I just put 20,000.
See the dip. I see the dip. Dude, I'm refreshing my Robinhood and my money won't refresh,
I need
man.
to listen.
Okay, so what they did here, they did some sort of investing and then they recording themselves seeing the money going up. And then as soon as it went up, and then they sold it and they got out. They got their money and get out. Okay, so I didn't watch this. Okay, why is it? Streamers watch their life saving crash after investors into Dodge a coin. Okay, dog coin, I think that's what it is. Alright, but anyway, let's see here. The next tweet that I bookmarked, let's see here. Story behind GameStop. Okay, please help me understand the issue with GameStop. What happened, Chim, and thank you. Okay, simple explanation. Wall Street bet that GameStop was gonna fail, so they bet heavily on. Robinhood clients bought the cheap shares, lots of them. So the the company value stocks went up artificially, and the big shot lost millions because they had bet on a failure that didn't occur. So this person pretty much explained it. Okay, Robinson, not Robinson. Damn it. Okay, what does it mean? I keep typing Robinhood, not Robinson. Okay, this fucking thing needs edit. Okay, yes, and essentially a lot of people jump and artificial increase it value. Okay, it value meaning the value of the company is not there. So the story is not over. Buy low, but be sure to sell it before it deflated. Yep, that's what I would have done. But I don't have money to buy anything. But plus it's already too high for me. It's like 300 right now. All right, let's see here. Let's check. Google GameStop. Sometimes Google give you the value of it. Let's say GameStop share. All right, you see right now it's 325. One share is 325. Okay, I have the story of this little boy. That 10-year-old GameStop investor cashed in his return over 5,000%. All right, so I have a tweet about it. All right, so that's what happened here. You have to buy very low and then sell really high, and it's not guaranteed how long or the money will stay that high. So this is something. It's like a gamble, pretty much. All right, next one. This one is, I think SNL made a skit about it. Okay, against that dude. The entire system is a joke. Is it funny because it's true? Okay, that's 33 seconds. Let's see here. Oh, I might get, yeah, I remember I did a SNL thing. They blocked my video, so I'm not gonna put it. I just remember. All right, next one. Let's see here. GameStop, interesting story. All right, so here I bookmark it because it was very interesting because these people got duped, so they lose money, so they crying foul. All right, so hedge fund billionaire and New York Mets owner left Twitter after GameStop backlash. Business Insider. All right, AMC will be on the rise on Monday. Let's see here. I'll come to this later. 32. Okay, there's that little boy story. All right, 10-year-old Jaden Carl got $6. Okay, that's how cheap when they gave him that money for his birthday. All right, got $6 GameStop shares from his mom for Kwanzaa 2 years ago, and he sold them for a little under $3,200 Wednesday morning. Okay. All right, truth and paper hands hold the line. Okay, laughing my ass, my nigga kid. Jeez. Okay, this kid of capitalism, I like. Good for him. Okay, now Jaden gets to learn about capital gains. Okay, at that age. Yep. So let me go in this. Okay, let's see the story here. Because it was almost everywhere. As you can see on this thing, I think New York Times has a story about him. Okay, San Antonio 10-year-old cashed in on the GameStop stock he was gifted 2 years ago. Okay, when Jaden Carl unwrapped his GameStop shares his mom gifted him for Kwanzaa 2 years ago, okay, neither mother nor son expected he'd eventually be in the middle of the stock surge. Okay, stock talks this week are centering on small investors, but Jaden might be the smallest and youngest, at least in San Antonio. He became a GameStop shareholder on December 30th, 2019, when he was 8, long before Reddit users combined and skyrocketed the price of the struggling gaming company's share from single to triple digit, blindsiding Wall Street. The now 10-year-old fifth grader is reeling from the excitement of selling his first set of stock amid the GameStop trading frenzy. All right. So as you can see, I just show you one share is $325. Okay, one of them is $325. So if, for instance, his mom only gave him $9, okay, to buy that GameStop, so right now his $9 will be $325. All right. So let me continue. Nina Jaden mom said her son is her, quote, duplicate, end quote, and learn alongside her, even about trading. For Kwanzaa 2019, she wanted to give her son gift reflecting a Juma. So that's different levels of Kwanzaa. Okay, one of the 7 principles, there it is, one of the 7 principles of the festival, which focuses on cooperative economics. Nina bought Jaden 10 GameStop shares, okay, for $6 each, okay? So pretty much $60, that was it. $60 each, and printed off a certificate she found online to give him something to unwrap. The smile he flashed in the 2019 holiday photo is even bigger. Now, after selling for a little under $3,200 Wednesday morning, my phone was going off because I had GameStop on my watch list. Okay, the mother said of watching price skyrocketed. Quote, I was trying to explain to him that this was unusual. I asked him, do you want to stay or sell? Okay, so I'm telling you, I probably will do that for my kids because a lot of money that they give them for like New Year's and birthdays, Chinese New Year's and all of this, we put it in a bank account for them. So I'm thinking maybe it's something I should talk to my husband about. Create a married trade account for each one of them, and then we don't have to put all of their money because it's like we're going to gamble their money for them. But I'm not going to put all of their money. Majority of their money will stay in their account. But maybe I'll say 200 each, put it in there, and then I'll buy some cheap stock for them and just let it sit there and let them know about it. Maybe I'll do that. I'll talk to my husband about that. Okay, while even adults are asking for stock saving friend to explain the situation to them, Jaden said he wasn't at all confused by his mom's urgency or what was going on. Okay, because the thing is very cheap. It's very rarely that thing goes very high. So by having on your watch list, okay, anything that goes into that company, you will know. Okay, if there's a problem, sometimes they will tell you what's going on with the company. If someone have been arrested or something like that, you will know certain things. So when she saw the stock prices going up, so she had to call her son and say, what do you want to do? Because this is very unusual. What do you want to do with the stock? Okay, do you want to sell it? Remember, she did it for him. Okay, it could be under her name, but she did it for him and wanted to make sure, what do you want to do with it? Okay, anytime I learn something, I show him as well, Nina said. I wanted to pass on the knowledge I have now because I learned it late in life. I want to give him a step up. I'm learning something here. I think I might be doing this for my kids too. The mother-son investing duo said $2,200 of the fund are going to Jaden's saving account. Okay? They've decided to leave $1,000 out to invest in more. That's bingo. That's exactly what to do. Exactly what you should do. Okay, take a good amount out, put it in a bank, because this thing can be very addictive. If you leave a lot of money in there and then you're gonna see things, you're gonna want to buy and then you could easily lose everything. So the mom is doing right. I agree with her. All right, Jaden gave a resounding yes when asked if he's even more interested in trading after his big win. His eyes are set on Roblox. This is something my kids be playing. Okay. An online game hub which is preparing for its market debut. Okay, that's something I probably will do for myself. I didn't even think about this. My kids be playing this thing. Okay, I have to train him to let him know you can't just buy anything. You have to read the charts, she said. That's true. Nina admits she regrets not originally having enough interest in GameStop to swipe stock for herself when she bought Jaden's gift. Okay, quote, I was not into games. Okay, you have to buy things that you are into. Okay, video games, that was not my scene. And quote, she said with a laugh, but I'm going to let him have his win. All right, so yeah, that's the thing with this. All right, so let's see here. Let me go back to that hedge fund guy. What was his problem? Let me go to this Business Insider. Hedge fund billionaire and New York Mets owner Steve Cohen left Twitter after GameStop backlash. Okay, so what's going on with him? Okay, Stephen Cohen, the hedge fund billionaire and owner of New York Mets, has deactivated his Twitter account, saying on Saturday his family received threats amid a Reddit-fueled buying frenzy of GameStop stocks. Quote, I've really enjoyed the back and forth with Mets fan on Twitter, which was unfortunately overtaken this week by my misfortune unrelated to the Mets that led to our family getting personal threat. This is the thing I hated with these people. Cohen wrote in a press statement. Quote, so I'm going to take a break for now. We have other ways to listen to your suggestion and we remain committed to doing that. All right, so what did he do? I mean, when you look at it, sometimes those young kids, they just want to laugh at your face for, you did something stupid that, you make a wrong bet. So they probably were just laughing at him. But the death threat, I'm not about that. All right, Cohen and his $17.2 billion worth hedge fund Point 72 Capital came under scrutiny for their involvement with Melvin Capital Management, another hedge fund that betted against GameStop and the Robinhood frenzy. Yeah, when you're dealing with kids, they're going to be, talking smack. I think that's what it was. But I don't think death threat. That's the only part I'm thinking that's I'm not for. But I could see the kids going in your face laughing at you for betting against them. And then they show you, okay, you're betting against us. We're going to do those artificial thing and make it go high. And then they bounce. All right. 0.72 lost nearly 15% this year as individual investors drove the video game retailer shares up. The company losses are predominantly a result of its $2.75 billion investment in $2.75 billion investment in Melvin Capital. All right, so that's why they're mad. So I'll put it's very short, but let me finish read it because it's very short. On Thursday, Barstool Sport founder Dave Portnoy got into the Twitter argument with Cohen and slammed the Mets owner for helping Melvin Capital buffer its losses. So rich people, they lost a lot. So okay, let's see here. You bail out Melvin because he's your boy along with Citadel. This is rich people nonsense. They lost money, so they mad. I think you had strong hand in today's criminal event. Okay, so that's what Portnoy tweeted at Cohen. So this is the original thing. Okay, only absolute a-hole threatened family and children, but that doesn't change the fact it will be idiotic not to question Steve Cohen's involvement in the G-Game fiasco. All right, his career and ties to the major players involved demanded. He unequivocally denied it, so has everybody. So that's John Cohen. Statement from Steve Cohen. I really enjoy the back and forth with Mets fans. Okay, so that's the thing he was talking about. Okay, in response to critics, Cohen denied his involvement with brokers that halted trading and enforces buying restriction. He told Portnoy that he's, quote, just trying to make a living, end quote. Okay, Cohen's Twitter account was deactivated on Friday night. Okay, I love our team, this community, and our fans who are best baseball. And quote, Cohen wrote on his press statement, quote, bottom line is that the week event is no way affect our resources and drive to put our championship team on the field. All right, so these are rich people crying thing here. They lose money, so now they're calling foul. That's all. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So, okay, I have to look into Roblox. Okay, so they're going to become a publicly traded company. And I remember my cousin was telling me about when Facebook was going public also. And she was telling me to buy. But I had already know about some stuff that was going on Facebook I did not like. Even though I could have made money, but I didn't feel comfortable buying to be part of that. Okay, I mean, this thing, it's one of those things where you have to make the right choice. All right. So, but anyway, that's it with this, and I'm gonna go create the next video. Pretty much is about the squad. Okay. One of the story that I say I'm probably gonna share with you while I'm editing, I realized I didn't go back to that story with Merrill Lynch. So the story with Merrill Lynch was that it was a company I used to work for and used to put some retirement fund into Merrill Lynch for me. At the same time, even though I had a Merrill Lynch account with the company that I work for, I also had a Ameritrade when I was doing my stock back and forth. But the company, the retirement plan was with Merrill Lynch. So as soon as I left that job, okay, what I did, I contact Merrill Lynch and took the money out right away. Okay, and transfer it. I create another retirement account with Ameritrade and put whatever money the company had for me and transfer it to TD Ameritrade. And you have to know the rules and stuff. If you don't know, you could call them and find out which form you need to file. Because if you're trying to cash it in, okay, take the money and cash, you're gonna lose a lot of money from that because this is a retirement kind of account. So what I did, I didn't need the money to be physically in my hand. I just filed the papers and have them remove it from one company, put it to another company. So with TD Ameritrade, I didn't have a retirement account, so I had to create that and then have Merrill Lynch transfer the money. I forgot how I did it, but I had to call them to find out how I can get things out, get the money out. So that was the story with this. So the money is still sitting there. I just collecting dust pretty much and just let it go. All right. So that was the story with this. So I didn't want any issues with the company if later on they decided, I no longer with them and just let it sit there and then out of nowhere they decided to take the money back, because once it's sitting there, if you're not accessing it every day, you're not going to know what's going on. So as soon as I left the company, I removed the money, put it in a different account, a completely different company. Yep. And that was the story. So thank you for watching. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share.